Welcome everyone. It's great to have you join me virtually today. This is Tiffany and we will be looking into the topic of technology integration. For the purposes of the visuals, you can see I have transformed into a pudgy old man wearing a suit. I hope that you do not see a direct resemblance in the visuals. My call to action stems from what do our striving learners need most? From my experience as a teacher, through observations of other educators, and my work with pre-service teachers, I am motivated into looking into how technology integration can best support our striving learners. Current technology integration practices makes me cry. Through my experiences and the research that I've done, I found that technology is often used as a babysitter while teachers work with small groups, for drill and practice, and for busy work or rewards. Integration decisions are frequently made based upon convenience, fads, and time constraints rather than pedagogy and tool affordances. Technology tools are changing constantly along with the affordances that they offer. It is time to abort current practices and take a deeper look into the impact potentials of technology integration. We have learned about TPAC and how it should be used as a guiding framework. From a practitioner standpoint, I will explore the RAT model for a mindset and the grounded tech integration process as a practical approach. The RAT model was developed by Hughes, Thomas, and Sharber in 2006. R is for tech as replacement, a different means to the same end. A is for tech as amplification, increasing efficiency and productivity. T is for tech as transformation, changing the instructional methods, student learning, and/or content objectives. This model can be used as a mindset when planning instruction. With this technology integration mindset in place, and taking into consideration learners' motivation, relationships, interests, development, cultural relevance, and language, both English and academic, I wonder, how can technology transform instruction for striving learners? Let's start with what is a striving learner. A striving learner is typically defined as a student who is achieving at least 1 or 2 years below grade level. What is the significance, you ask? Test score gaps often lead to longer-term gaps, including high school and college completion, and in the kinds of jobs that students secure as adults. As educators, we must recognize that striving learners can ill afford the trial and error aspect of current technology integration practices. Instead, let's consider taking action. Transformative technology integration is an approach that facilitates significant opportunities for striving learners to close the achievement gap. Please hold on a second. Let me clarify. I recognize research shows that transformative technology integration can impact all learners. For the purposes of this project, I isolate the focus on striving learners who need the most, and often in different ways than their peers, to accelerate learning and close the achievement gap. Beach and O'Brien state that a critical factor in technology integration is how well one selects an app or device that affords the best use of a particular tool to meet an instructional goal while engaging students. Affordances are aspects of the technology tool's design features or usage that positively or negatively impacts learning. Essentially what they are saying is that teachers need to evaluate tool affordances when selecting tools to support the instructional goals. Technology tool affordances can scaffold instruction, bridge location barriers and connections across content, cultivate collaboration, facilitate critical thinking, and real-world problem solving. Schools want to prepare learners for an opportunity-filled future. The Partnership for 21st Century Skills supports technology integration in which students can master communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity skills, commonly known as the 4 C's, while learning reading, math, science, social studies, writing, and other school subjects. What does this mean for striving learners in the 21st century? Now, I'm not saying put on your turkey-eating pants and stretch them out to include more content items into the short learning day. Transformative technology integration can facilitate mastery of the 4 C skills through core content supporting individuals and our community. This approach has potential to accelerate learning and bridge the long-term achievement gap into productive adult citizenship. Pedagogically based instruction provides a similar nourishment for learners' minds as the turkey and fixings does for your belly. Now put away your turkey-eating pants while we look at a practical, meaning teacher-friendly, technology integration framework. Harrison Hoffer outlined grounded tech integration process that includes 5 stages for planning. 1. Establish learner goals. 2. Make pedagogical decisions. 3. Define lesson and activity types. 4. Clarify assessment strategies. And 5. Select technology tools and resources. This grounded tech integration approach supports the call to action, considers striving learners' needs, honors what we know about learning, allows for tool affordance evaluation, and facilitates transformative integration with a focus on the 4 C's. So what does this all mean for the field of LT, as well as the practice of technology in education? On the practitioner side, I propose that teachers integrate technology to transform instruction and build 21st century skills to close the achievement gap. This will meet the needs of all learners and our community as a whole. Teachers must be mindful about their tool selections and instructional approach to move away from the current technocentric practices, utilizing a TPAC or RAT mindset in the grounded tech integration framework or other approaches that are developed through research. Instruction must be transformed. Embedding the 4 C's will connect our striving learners to productive roles in our future global economy. As a researcher, I seek continued investigation into how can technology transform instruction for striving learners. The prominent and persistent disparity between the educational achievement of groups in our country calls for a significant paradigm shift. Technology advancements offer research opportunities into technology integration to meet the specific needs of striving learners. In 2005, Staples et al. Stated that technology is a powerful tool for moving schools towards fundamental goals of supporting learning. In the field of LT, we have just begun to tap into the research implications of this. Together, we can move our field forward and impact a broad community of learners.